What a wild game in Hershey, Pennsylvania at the Giants Center. The Hershey Bears were able to beat the Providence Bruins 4-2 off a pair of goals of Stanislav Galiev and a fantastic goaltending performance from Phoenix Copley, stopping 28 out of 30 shots he faced. And really, the story of the entire game was the amount of shots that each team got on goal. Of course, Providence had 30 shots. Hershey got 15 shots on goal.
I mean, you can look at it. I mean, Hershey obviously won. It matters at the end, you know, how many pucks you put in the net. But you can attribute that to Hershey's their game span, where they haven't played a game in a couple days. So you know, you come out slow. The other team's been playing. They come out faster than you. They're putting shots on net. I mean, a team like Providence, they're going to put everything on net. Like Coach Mann said. They're just trying to get bounces, lucky bounces, put the puck in the net, and you can attribute it to that. But, I mean, I think Hershey played a great game, minus the shot count.
And as we were saying, Coach Troy Mann, now, Troy said he does not even care how many shots that the Bears get for it. It really is, it's true. It only matters about the goals that they get.
Exactly.
Now, it was a very interesting game because it felt like the Bears were always on the back foot. The entire game, they were playing on their heels because Providence just kept getting pucks at the net, and it just really led to a style of play which kind of put them back. Now, the really important thing to look forward to next week is you have a 3-game weekend coming up. 2 against Hartford, that's going to be Friday and Saturday at the Giants Center. Then you have the big matchup between Hershey and the Bridgeport Sound Tigers. That's going to be on Sunday in Bridgeport, a place where they have not fared so successfully lately. They've actually lost the 3 last times that they've played in Bridgeport. And with this game, the playoff scenarios are running wild.
Yes.
I mean, that last playoff spot is being contested by 3 teams: the Hershey Bears, the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, and the Providence Bruins. Bridgeport won today. Providence lost, of course, and Hershey won, meaning that Hershey and Providence are tied on points, but Providence does have that game in hand.
Yeah, I mean, this is big for Hershey. They need to come up in these next 3 games. The race is so close for them, those last playoff spots. They're going to need to come into every game. They're going to need to be fired up. They're going to need to put the puck in the net. I mean, there's nothing more to it. These last teams, they're going to be fighting for that last playoff spot, and Hershey's going to need to want it more to fall into that last spot.
Now, as Stanislav Galiev said in our post-game interview with him, every game is now a playoff game. I mean, every game, the points matter so much more than they did at any other point in the season, and that was evident by the physicality at display tonight.
Yes, I mean, the last second of the game, full line brawl. Malcolm Subban trying to come at Copley. I mean, it's a little bit of old-time hockey. I mean, you can just see the emotion in the players fighting for their last spot. It's great. I mean, I loved it. So, I mean, it's awesome to see that they're really emotion into that last spot.
Absolutely, and you have to expect this from Hershey moving forward. It's definitely something they'll need to keep going at. Well, for myself, Dylan Coyle and Jared Givan, you can follow him on Twitter at Jared Givan, and myself at Dylan R. Coyle. And if you want to follow Good Night Good Hockey at GNGHockey. So, Hershey wins 4-2, and the playoff battle is ever so on. Good night and good hockey.